86% of restaurant clients type in restaurant near me or restaurant in London or similar in Google when trying to find a new restaurant to eat. And this is a fact. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how can you position your restaurant so you can be at the top results of Google, okay? So if you type in restaurant near me and your restaurant is not appearing in the top 3 restaurants, then I'm going to show you exactly how we can fix that, okay? Let's do a quick example, okay? So you understand. Restaurant in London. And when we search this, you're going to see these are the top 3 places that are appearing, okay? The top 3 restaurants that are appearing in Google sites, okay? Google My Business. So we want to appear in the top 3 businesses so we can get the maximum clients possible, okay? So let's do that right now. The first thing you need to do is have a Google My Business profile, okay? Normally, if you have a business, okay, if you have a restaurant, you already have this. But we covered that in this video as well, okay? So let's go and start right now. So sorry if you see everything in another language. This is Spanish. My agency is based in Spain, so that would be. But firstly, we need to name the business. So let's say my business is named Restaurant Piccatelli, okay? Piccatelli, my restaurant is going on. So then the business category would be restaurant, okay? And also Italian, okay? Italian restaurant. So we're gonna go and click next. Do you want to add an address where people can go and visit your store or office? Yes, I want to. And then you're going to put in here some information, okay? I'm going to do it here. This is just some random information I'm putting in down, okay? So I'm gonna click next. And what is your business? Next. Do you do delivery? Yes or no? In this case, we're gonna click yes, we do delivery. And you can now select all the services areas you are working in. So I'm going to put it down. I'm going to click next. Then I'm going to go with my number. You can also add a chat. That could be SMS or WhatsApp. In this case, I'm going to go with WhatsApp, okay? If you don't know how to have an URL with WhatsApp, it's just as simple as going to ChatGPT and tell him, generate a link to WhatsApp with this number. And he will give it to you. There we go. We just click, we just copy that, paste it in here, and then we can also add a website. I recommend you have a website. This could be really, really good. So in this case, next. And you can also get notified about your business. So if, you know, about reviews that you're having or about other news that are going to happen, okay? In this case, we're going to click yes. And then you will be verified, your business will be verified, okay? So we click next, and then you are going to see what times your business is open. So just put it down, okay? In this case, we are open 24 hours, let's say, okay? This is just an example for you. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, and 24, okay? Next. Then this is good. Can clients go eat there? Yeah. Can, you know, take away? Yes. Can they take away without entering into restaurant? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, this is basically like McDonald's to take away food with a vehicle, like without getting out of your vehicle. No. Take away like home to, you know, delivery. Yes. Okay, this is like delivery in the door of the clients. No. Okay, click next. And then I suggest you put down a very good description, okay? In this case, I'm going just to skip it, but I recommend you do a very good SEO description, okay? You can also go to ChatGPT and ask, hey, my restaurant is an Italian restaurant and we make pizzas and pasta. Make a description, SEO optimized, up to 750 chart. Okay, then he will give you a copy, okay, like a short form copy. Yeah, we paste it here. Of course, you're going to change it in French. Voila, okay, and then we can click next. And then, of course, I suggest you take some pictures of your business. In this case, I don't have, because this is just an example. Okay, get it off. Okay, nothing. Okay, and then your changes will be reflected when you complete the verification, okay? As easy as that, we have the verification in Google. Okay, so now that we have our restaurant done, we can see this is actually very fake because this is not a real business. I don't even have a restaurant named Piccadilly, but that was just for the example. I will delete this after. Yep. So now what we want to do is go and set up a Google Ads account. So we'll search for Google Ads in Google, okay? And then we click on the first one, Google Ads, get clients. Then we're going to sign up, okay? We're going to start. And then they are going to give us a step-by-step on how to create our first campaign. We have to create our first campaign in order to create a new account, okay? So just let's click it, Restaurant Piccadilly. Let's go with our number, okay? I think it would be better, okay? Let's go with our number. Now, this is the most important thing. Now, this is to link the restaurant that you have with Google My Business. So let's go and link it. It's gonna appear this one. And okay, next, link, and great. We can also change the number if we want. In this case, we're not going to do that. It is great now. Next. And now what we want to do in this campaign. So obviously we're not going to do anything. Just click next. We can also go next. Yes, get off. Euros. You have to confirm your account and you have to put in a new payment method and just go and send it. In this case, I'm not going to do it because I have already an account. Once that's done, we'll see something like this page, okay? Of course, you're going to have 0 clicks, 0 impressions, CPC, and no cost, okay? But you will see something like this. Now, how do we actually put our business in the first one when it comes to Google Ads, okay? So let's go and firstly, before starting a campaign, okay, if you actually did the campaign, I just suggest you go on campaign and deselect the campaign, like turn it off, okay? In this case, I'm not going to do it because I don't have any. As we linked the Google My Business profile, we don't have to do a lot of things, right? We just go on tools, we go on data manager, and we're going to check indeed that we have the Google My Business profile linked. If you don't have, then just connect. And it's really step-by-step, easy step-by-step. Just search Google My Business profile and that's just select it, okay? In this case, I'm not going to do it because I already have it. And that would be okay. So now let's go and create a new campaign, okay? Just so you can see my business is legit and we work with restaurants. You can see here, we did 62 phone calls. We did 22 reservations, okay? And 73 get directions. This means when people go on Google Maps and they search for restaurant near me and they find your restaurants, if people go and get directions, that is a tracked conversion, okay? So you can see these are really solid goals with a spend of 375 euros, which is around $442. The most important things when it comes to restaurants is phone calls, booked reservations, and then get directions, okay? Now, what we're going to do is create a new campaign. Just go, create a new campaign. Now, what we want to do is create a campaign without guidance. Search. And then what we want to do is add a goal. In this case, we're going to do like get directions. And if you have a website, you can also do book appointments. That would be reserves. In this case, we're just going to do get directions. Okay, so you can get more people walking in your restaurant. Continue. What we want to do also is phone calls. Okay, so let's get the phone calls. Continue. Campaign name, you can name it whatever you want to. Let's say I'm going to do with Google Maps campaign. Okay, continue. Bidding. So in this case, we want to focus on conversions, okay? You can also go for conversions value, clicks, or impression share. In this case, clicks and impression share are for those brands that just want to be on the first one without giving really a fuck about the conversions that they have. In this case, we do care about the conversions, so conversions, okay? In the case you had an e-commerce, it could be good to do conversion value. In this case, just conversions, okay? And we can also set a target of cost per action. In this case, let's say I want to go with 3 euros per call, okay? Cost per action would be cost per conversion as well. So if I want the maximum amount to be 3 euros per call, that would be good. This is just optional. This is not going to follow exactly the number that we give it, but it's good to have it. Now, customer acquisition, we want to exactly select the location we're going to be doing our ads. So for Girola, we can also exclude some countries or some areas. In this case, what I'm going to do, as my restaurant is an Italian restaurant, I'm going to go and get off Italy. right? Because it could be really normal that people are searching for Italian restaurants from Italy or something, okay? So I'm going to exclude it. Okay, in this case, what we're going to do is presence only, no presence or interest. So people in or regularly in your industry or locations, okay? Presence or interest would be good if your area is very, very like tourist, right? For example, London, or for example, the south of Spain where I'm at right now. So I'm going to click it, okay? But if your area is not that common, is not that touristic, it will be just presence, okay? In this case, presence or interest, okay? Now, I want my ads to be shown in English and Spanish. Very good. Then EU, this is not an EU. And then let's select audience segments. I don't recommend doing a lot. In just this case, just food and dining, food and drink, and food, okay? Let's go with that. And then don't narrow the reach of a campaign with the option to adjust the bits of the selected segments. In this case, observation is the best thing to be doing, okay? Now, AI Max, I don't really recommend doing any of this. Okay, skip. And now you can also add a URL. Okay, in the enter products or services, I'm going to do with Italian food, pizza, pizzeria, pasta, gnocchi, macaroni, okay? So that would be, okay? Then the keywords, these are very important. There's 3 kinds of keywords, okay? 3 kinds of keywords match types, okay? Now we have the normal keyword without anything. That would be a broad match. I don't really recommend using broad match. Then we have the keyword with double quotation mark. And then we have the other one that would be an exact match. This is one of the best ones that we have, and it's with a square bracket. In this case, I recommend you to do between 5 to 15 keywords, okay? So let's go and do that. Keep in mind, if you use the exact match, the lower the CPC is going to be, like the lower the cost is going to be, because it's literally an exact match, okay? Then phrase match, it will be a bit higher, and then broad match is really like higher. And also the problem is that they're going to tend to convert a lot less, okay? So in this case, I'm going to do keyword, an exact match, and phrase match. So just to give you a little bit of translations, this would be pizzeria in Fuengirola, pasta in Fuengirola, Russians in Fuengirola, Russians, Italian food in Fuengirola, Italian Russian Nimi, and Italian Russians in Fuengirola. Fuengirola is basically the location I'm at right now. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 keywords. I'm going to go with a couple more. That would be, now let's go and create our ads. Okay, now we need a website or somewhere to go. In this case, what I'm going to do is redirect the people to my WhatsApp, okay? I'm going to do this just because some people don't have a website, okay? That would be, then the headlines. This is really, really important. In this case, my Russian is Italian Russian, so I'm going to go and do a bit, some headlines with Russians, right? With Italian Russian. Then let's go and give it some descriptions, okay? That would be up to 90 characters. Then I suggest you add some images as well. In this case, I don't have any. So I'm going to select some random ones, okay? You can have a free stock, okay? Pizza. Keep in mind, the more images, the better, okay? Now the business name. The business name, I suggest you use the business name when you set up the Google Ads account, okay? So yeah, the business logo if you have. In this case, I'm not going to do anything. This is just random. Next. Start your average daily budget. Then I suggest doing average daily budget than campaign total budget, okay? Maybe if you want to run ads for 30 days and you have, I don't know, $500, I suggest you do the math. Let's go and do it right now, okay? If I have 500 a month in 30 days, that would be 16, let's go, 1650, okay? 16 times 50 euros a day. And then when we review the campaign, then you have to confirm your account, okay? and just with your app, maybe, okay, as you can see here. In this case, I'm not going to do it. This is just an example, and it's as easy as that, okay? Now, what we're going to do is, that's exactly how you can choose your campaign, okay, and start being the first one on your area, okay? Now, what we're going to do is, before anything, okay, I suggest you do some keyword analysis. So we have the keyword planner. So let's go, and you're going to see more or less, okay, what is the average cost per click that you're going to be paying, okay? Exactly as we did before, okay? Let's go and let's go with those 4 keywords, okay? Get started. And we're going to see here the average monthly searches, as you can see, and also the top of the low range of the bid and the high range of the bid, okay? So if you didn't know, Google Ads and every advertisement platform works with bids, okay? People bid for a specific price when it comes to clicks, in this case with Google Ads, okay? On a very good day, we'll be paying 24 cents. On a bad day, we'll be paying 98 cents, okay? This is just a bid. This is average. This is not exact. So just so you know, okay? So we can see the best keyword we have is this one. This is the cheapest one, yeah? Restaurant for Fuengirola, okay? So we might be using this one. Then this one is really good as well. 27 cents, 27. And pizzeria, that would be a one that we don't want to use because it's really expensive, okay? So it's as easy as that. Then you can also use the keyword ideas, okay? So let's say, as I was using here, pizzeria for Fuengirola, let's go with keyword ideas, okay? And I want to go with more keywords such as this one, okay? Let's go. And it's going to give me even more, okay, as you can see. Keep in mind, we need an average monthly searches of at least 100, okay? I suggest at least 100, not 10, because it's very, very low. But yeah, at least 100 with a CPC, with a cost per click that you can actually pay, okay? So in this case, we have, for example, this one. This one is my competitor, okay? This one is good. This would be good as well. This is not good. This one, we don't even have anything, so it could be good. This one as well. This one as well. This one, we'll reduce it. So yeah, just so you know, this is a very, very powerful tool to be using when it comes to creating Google Ads campaigns. So that would be as easy as that, okay? Now we've done all of that, okay? The research, the setting up the Google Ads campaign. Now, in order to appear in Google My Businesses, like we have here, we need to add a location to the campaign. So what we want to do is go on campaigns, on the assets and assets, okay? And we want to go is in location. Go there, press create asset. And we want to do, if you have different assets, just do a location group. If you have just one asset, then you can do all locations. In this case, I am an agency, we have different locations, so I'm going to go with location group. And you can either do with campaign or to the account. Okay, in this exact example, I'm going to go with the campaign. And I have this location, so I'm going to go and save it. Select the campaign, save, and then that will be as easy as that. And now when our ads are going to be shown, it's going to be shown like this. So that was pretty much the video, okay? I hope you enjoyed it a lot. And if you want some help and you want to be a first on this one and you haven't really understand all of the things I've been teaching in this video and you don't have a lot of time to do this, you have a link in the description of this video in order to work with my agency so we can handle all of your Google Ads and be the first one when it comes to Google Ads, so you can get more customers in. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.